Hi, it's Friday Feathered Facts, and guys, spring is a-coming. Listen to this. We should be seeing the birds who migrated south for the winter are coming back. We should see the west mountain bluebirds and meadowlarks any day now here in Montana. So what happens when they come back? Well, they start to nest. They stake out their territory, and some birds will build their own nests every year. Some birds return to the same nest every year. Some birds co-opt the nests of other birds, and it depends on who gets here first. The Canada geese behind me here frequently take over osprey nests because the osprey aren't back yet. They're a little late to the party. In fact, there was a golf course here in the Helena area where a pair of geese took over an osprey nest, and then when the osprey returned, finally, he took exception to that and wanted his nest back, and those geese nearly killed that poor osprey. So I got to tell you folks, birds get territorial when they're nesting. Geese can be really aggressive, so give them their social distance, okay? They don't want you around. They're busy right now. What else happens is that the birds who have color, that you can distinguish gender by color, the males start getting more vivid in the spring to impress the ladies. So that's why I have this little guy here. Our male American kestrel is the only one of our resident raptors that has color that distinguishes genders. So all the boys are going to start getting way more vivid. And some that you thought left didn't really. They just got pale, and so you didn't notice them as much, like the goldfinch. They will be getting bright colors again. This is also a good time, if you have bird feeders out, clean your feeders, okay? Take them in, clean all the debris out of them, wash them with soap and water, and then give them a nice little soak in a dilute bleach solution. Rinse them off well, and then dry them completely before you refill them and put them back out for the birds. Now, nesting is happening, as I said, and in fact, the larger birds, like the great horned owl and eagles, are already hatching. The smaller ones follow. They'll be coming along soon. If you are so inclined to put nesting boxes out to help them, note where you put them, because when the little birds fledge, when they come out of the nest, some of them take to the sky immediately, but a whole lot of them go to the ground. So where are you going to put your nesting box? Well, first of all, you want to put the opening away from the prevailing weather so that the wind and the rain and the snow don't go in the hole and mess up the nest. Secondly, pay attention to what's on the ground, because if your little fledglings are going to be on the ground, where are they going to be? And is your dog in the yard? You know, your domestic house cat? Some of nature's critters you can't protect them from. But if you can, please do pay attention to that. Last year we had a robin's nest in our back deck, and we moved it because we wanted to replace the light. And it was on top of the light, so we moved the nest. Well, the mama robin came back. She built another nest in the pergola, which I was not happy about because I had 2 dogs in that yard. She hatched out 5 baby robins, and they all spent 5 full days in the yard, either on the ground or in low bushes. So thankfully my dogs did not bother them, but they take a while to get their feathers in so that they can fly well. It's amazing how fast they do grow. So there may be no fledglings on the ground. There may be some there for a few minutes. There may be some there for days. So please try to keep the baby safe. Now, also in the spring, we have lots of well-meaning humans who find fledglings on the ground and think they're in trouble. Now, unless they're in the middle of the road, or like I said, in the yard with your dog that might eat them, leave them alone. The parent birds know where they are, and they will continue to feed them on the ground until they're ready to fly. So they're really not in as much trouble as you might think, unless they're in the middle of the road or something. You know, put them to safety as close as you can to where you found them. But have faith that those parent birds are doing their job, and they will take care of those little guys even on the ground. So not to worry, they're okay. It's that time of year where we get fledglings in here at Montana Wild in the Rehab Center because people think they're not safe and they've been abandoned and they want to help. But the best thing you can do is leave them there and trust the parents to take care of them. So it's spring, guys. We're supposed to have nice spring-like weather this week here in Helena. So enjoy and give those geese some social distance, okay? Thanks for checking in. Comments and suggestions in the box, as always.